Portland, Oregon is the shoe capital of the United States. Nike's headquartered here, Adidas calls Portland home, and Under Armour just moved to town. In this hotbed of shoe design, a three-person startup is attempting to reboot our perception of adventure footwear.
The OBVS Adapt is the world's first climate adaptable sneaker system. It allows the wearer with one pair of shoes to go anywhere on the planet and have an optimal footwear solution. My name is Kelly Dockler. I'm the founder and designer of OBVS Footwear.
Whether you're trekking through far-off lands or staying closer to home, wearing a comfortable and functional pair of shoes is essential. Typically, you need to carry rugged hiking boots, breathable shoes for hot days, and something comfortable to wear around the campfire. Or you could just bring these.
We created a shoe that is 3 parts built into one pair.
The liner is a waterproof moccasin made from merino wool, designed to provide warmth and comfort. The outer sneaker features hydrophobic nanomaterials, making it waterproof and highly breathable. Combining the two creates a warm, supportive, and rugged, heavy sneaker made to go anywhere.
We really had to approach it from a user-centric viewpoint. It's certainly a unique shape, it's a unique design, but there's also a lot of kind of utility and functionality behind it. These channels actually create not only breathability through the midsole and drainage through the outsole, but they protect the wearer from rocks, debris, etc., things they might encounter on the street or on the trail. We've spent the last 2.5 years designing, developing, prototyping, testing, failing, succeeding. So an example of a very early prototype of our upper.
Getting to this level of refinement in a prototype hasn't happened overnight.
An early version of our interior liner, which is essentially a neoprene. And what we did was we took the insight that we wanted to have a waterproof interior liner, but eventually moved to a more breathable solution, which takes the form of almost like a knit sock. This is a 3D printed early version of our midsole, which shows our proprietary drainage system and also the channels which allow the shoe to be air cooled.
Much of the design work can happen in 3D renderings and computer models, but to really know how the shoe feels and performs, Dockler and his team turned to rapid prototyping.
It's absolutely essential. Seeing artwork in 2D is one thing, but in footwear design, it's extremely dimensional and dynamic. So it's critical that we work with physical models, physical samples.
The unique design isn't everything.
The creation of the Adapt really required a completely kind of out-of-the-box approach to thinking about materials. So in your average pair of shoes, you maybe have one primary material that does most of the work for the wearer. In the case of the Adapt, to build in the kinds of features and adaptability, we're using 6 different materials to construct the uppers of the shoe. We're using not only natural materials like merino wool and membranes that have been developed for outerwear, but we're also using nano coatings that repel water in ways that really have never been done in footwear.
The challenge now for OBVS footwear is to make the benefits of the Adapt, well, more obvious to everyone.
Certainly, when we talk about themes of versatility and being able to use a single product to do more while buying less, people got that immediately. In terms of how the technology actually works, that took some convincing, right? So in our case, putting a wide variety of materials together in a way that could be, easily worn, easily understood by the consumer, that presented a unique challenge. I've spent my entire career designing things, whether that was products for people to wear, whether that was digital experiences. It's what I do, and I really have taken great pride in getting into the minds of the user. There's so much technology and innovation in the product. We believe that the crowdfunding communities are going to be the most receptive to taking the time to understand that story, and are really have proven themselves to be the most receptive to new technology and new innovation, and that's why we think it's the right audience for us.
In the end, success for the Adapt will be measured not merely by the number of shoes sold. More important is if this innovation catches on and changes the perception of what footwear can be.